Ibrahima Konate drama worsens. Liverpool's contract nightmare. Liverpool Football Club finds itself in the midst of a complex contract dilemma, one that has the potential to destabilize its ambitions both in the short and long term. The situation is further compounded by the fact that these contract sagas involve some of the club's most integral players, Mo Salah, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Virgil van Dijk, each of whom are seeking new deals at the same time. While the drama off the pitch hasn't yet manifested as a distraction on the pitch, it's undeniable that these contract issues are creating tension within the club. For a team vying for a spot in the title race, this is far from ideal. With Liverpool's executives working around the clock to manage these delicate negotiations, the pressure is mounting on the club to find a resolution to the contract saga. However, these issues are not limited to the likes of Salah, Alexander-Arnold and Van Dijk. In fact, the situation at Anfield could be even more precarious than it appears, especially when it comes to the future of Ibrahima Konate, a player whose situation is now becoming a significant headache for the recruitment team. The key defender in question, Ibrahima Konate. It's been 7 transfer windows since Liverpool last signed a central defender, a fact that has placed the club's recruitment strategy under increasing scrutiny. The arrival of Konate in 2021 seemed to mark the last major defensive signing, and since then, the club has refrained from adding further reinforcements to the back line. While Jarell Quansah has been promoted from the academy and signed a new contract earlier this season, his future as a first-choice central defender is still very much up in the air. As of now, the Reds are relying on the partnership between Virgil van Dijk and Konate, both of whom are central to the club's defensive structure. However, the uncertainty surrounding Konate's future is one of the primary concerns for the club at the moment. Though he is currently under contract until 2026, there's growing anxiety surrounding the prospect of him leaving before then. The Frenchman has quickly established himself as one of Liverpool's most reliable defenders, second only to Van Dijk in terms of ability. His recent performance against Ipswich Town, a match in which he won 12 out of 14 duels, demonstrates the level of consistency and excellence that he brings to the table. The significance of Konate's potential departure cannot be understated. Should Van Dijk leave the club this summer, Konate would be expected to step up as the senior defender, and possibly even as the team's new captain. At just 25 years of age, Konate is entering the prime years of his career, and with his status as a key player for the French national team, it's inevitable that other top clubs will be circling. Yet despite his rising stock, Konate has resisted signing a new deal with Liverpool. He's understandably keen to see how the club's ongoing contract negotiations unfold, particularly in relation to Salah, Alexander-Arnold and Van Dijk. The uncertainty surrounding the future of these players has left Konate questioning whether Liverpool will remain an attractive club for him to continue his career at. After all, if the team's core players were to depart, it might signal a period of transition that could be less appealing for someone of Konate's caliber, PSG's interest and the lure of Paris. Adding fuel to the fire, Paris Saint-Germain, PSG, Konate's hometown club, has emerged as a potential suitor. Having grown up in Paris and supported the French giants, the prospect of a move to PSG would surely be an enticing one for Konate. PSG has a history of targeting top talent from around Europe, and with Konate's contract entering its final 2 years, the Parisians are expected to make a move for him in the near future. What makes this situation even more complicated is the possibility that PSG may offer Konate the opportunity to become the club's captain, a role that is not currently available to him at Liverpool. While Konate is highly valued at Anfield, the club's leadership hierarchy is currently dominated by Virgil van Dijk and, to a lesser extent, Mo Salah. If Konate were to leave Liverpool, the opportunity to lead a club like PSG might prove too tempting to resist. Anfield Watch recently reported that PSG is likely to approach Konate with an offer of a prominent leadership role, further intensifying the situation for Liverpool. The French club's financial power and competitive stature are alluring, and if Konate sees his future there, it could force Liverpool into a difficult position. The longer Konate delays signing a new contract, the greater the chance that rival clubs, PSG included, will be able to secure his signature for a bargain price, with just 1 year remaining on his current deal. Liverpool is well aware of this risk, which is why the club has made efforts to extend his contract during the ongoing season. However, this has not yet yielded the desired result, and the uncertainty surrounding his future continues to grow. Liverpool's recruitment headache. The drama surrounding Konate is just one of many challenges currently facing Liverpool's recruitment team. With numerous key players seeking new contracts and several potential departures looming, the club faces the daunting task of navigating a period of transition while maintaining its competitiveness at the highest level. In addition to Konate's contract situation, Liverpool must also address several other pressing concerns in the transfer market. The club is in desperate need of reinforcements in multiple areas: left-back, centre-back, defensive midfield, striker, and possibly even in the attacking wide positions. The thought of adding yet another central defender to the mix, should Konate leave, would only exacerbate an already complicated situation. For Liverpool, the stakes have never been higher. The club cannot afford to let this contract saga drag on any longer, as the consequences of losing key players like Konate, who has proven to be a pivotal figure in the team's defensive structure, could have a devastating impact on the squad's balance and performance. If Konate leaves, it would be another blow to Liverpool's already thinning ranks, and the club would be forced to scramble for a replacement in a crowded and competitive transfer market. Moreover, the fact that Liverpool has yet to make a significant defensive addition since Konate's arrival underlines a potential flaw in the club's recruitment strategy. Given the wealth of talent available across Europe, the Reds' apparent reluctance to strengthen in defense could leave them exposed in the event of a key departure. The long-term consequences for Liverpool. Looking ahead, the long-term implications of this contract saga could be even more profound than the immediate issues Liverpool faces. If Konate, Van Dijk or Salah were to depart, it would signal a massive shift in the club's identity and future direction. Such a turnover could force Liverpool to undertake a significant rebuilding project, with all the uncertainties and challenges that come with it. For now, Liverpool's executives and recruitment team must focus on resolving the current contract issues with Van Dijk, Salah, and Alexander-Arnold. However, they must also be mindful of the potential ripple effects that Konate's decision could have on the club. His departure could trigger a domino effect, forcing the club to rethink its defensive strategy and potentially reshuffle its entire squad. In conclusion, Liverpool's contract nightmare is far from over, and the situation could get significantly worse if key players like Konate decide to leave. With the club in a title race and major decisions on the horizon, the pressure is mounting for Liverpool to find a resolution before the situation spirals out of control. For now, the recruitment team must continue working tirelessly to secure the futures of its top players, or risk facing a monumental challenge in rebuilding the squad for the future.